Welcome back to the channel, baby. This is another cover lover, another cover lover. And I am Wolfman from Suesue and the Wolfman channel. And what I do here, what I do is I take a song that most of you will remember from your childhood, whatever, and I find a very cool cover of it and I compare the two. It is not a competition. It is not America's Got Talent or American Idol worshiper or any of those things, right? And so um, I like to cover the original against the cover. Sometimes they'll actually take a cover of the original and compare it to another cover. So that's what I do here. And it's probably about 2:30 in the morning. I haven't slept in 5 days. So if I sound a little out of it and mushy, it's not you, it's me for sure. What are we doing right now? Well, if you see any angst or maybe a little anger on my face, I just did this reaction all the way through, cut it off, and realized I hadn't put any of the pictures up there. Not that it makes that big of a difference, and you'll see why in a minute. But still, I wanted something up there. I didn't put it, so I'm doing it all over again. That's what I'll do for you on the show. I don't know if it's true. What am I doing? I first of all, let me say that I apologize, but I didn't have anything to release on the 13th. I thought I had, and then I came out here with some stuff because I couldn't sleep, and I was like, "Where's all my reactions to the 13th? I didn't have anything." So I thought, well, I can't sleep. I'm out here anyway. I'll go ahead and get some out this morning. And so what I'm doing is I'm going to do Stevie Wonder, a Superstition, and then it's going to be the cover is by I'm sorry guys. The cover is by First to 11. I'm sorry that I forgot that I shouldn't have. I like that band quite a bit, and I love Stevie Wonder, and I always have, going back to my childhood. When I first heard this song, I don't remember where I was, but I was probably a much younger man, probably in high school or something. And I'll find out when it was written. But I loved it. It stuck out to me, even though at that time I was a very beginner kind of player when I first heard this. And when I really started playing and developed as a player, I tried my darndest to play that hook, but boom, boom, boom on the cloud, only to find out, listening to a Stevie Wonder video cover, somebody was talking to him, and he said, "Oh yeah, we just done a bunch of clips and patched them all together." I was like, oh, no wonder, because you'd have to have 5 different hands to play that lick. And believe me, I've been trying to play it for 4 years until I figured that part out. And I do a pretty good job, but I don't do 5 hands worth. And it's the groove. That groove, the band is so tight, and you'll hear it, and all the stuff that it just comes out of nowhere to surprise you. Stevie Wonder wrote the song, and he is a musical genius, and you'll find out if you haven't heard this song. Which, who are you if you haven't heard this song? I don't know where you've been, but it's a foundation, it's a staple of music in my opinion. So let's go ahead and do this while I quit rambling. This is Stevie Wonder, Superstition. Here we go. Sorry, I'm being silly. I haven't had any sleep, so I've lost my inhibitions. But doesn't that make you want to do that kind of that Whiskey River kind of backwards Kentucky? And it's got such a great groove, you can't get past it. I don't care who you are. Here we go. Okay, I'm going to, I'm going to leave that up there because I don't want to mistakenly not forget to put something up when I do the other band. Let me say that I probably already said this. I can't remember my brain of how he. I always thought it was him played the part by himself, and it wasn't. And I, as an older guy, was embarrassed that I spent so long trying to learn all those licks and it never came out right. I was like, what's wrong with me? I'm a pretty decent player. I ought to be able to play that. Well, he got a whole bunch of keyboard parts and layered it together, and so that's why it sounds so funky. But it's a very aggressive song. The lyrics, if you listen to them, are really, in my opinion, and I didn't listen to the lyrics of a lot of songs because I'm about the music. I love the music. I'm a lyricist. I love doing that part as well. But building a song and having layer after layer after layer of different things going on, that's where my heart is. And this song really does that. Well, every instrument in that song plays a role, right, to layer. And then you listen to the words, and it's I don't want to say it's necessarily anti-religion. It could be, but he's basically saying, we're superstitious. You've heard all the superstitions. If the baby breaks the glass, it's 7 years of bad luck. And so he rolls through this thing of all these suspicions you believe in, and then he says, no, it's not. It's not about superstition. But I love the song for the groove. I can't think off the top of my head another song that speaks to me in the way that does. I'm not saying that it doesn't, do something for you, but the funkiness, it is so funky, and it's so full. And he wrote it, and he did all the arrangements, and as far as I know, he produced it, and he did a bang up job. And he is a wonderful musician and artist, and wow. Anyway, so I'm going to get up another band called First to 11 and have them cover this song. And I thought about covering Stevie Wonder on it, but I've done some Stevie Wonder, and the copyright's ridiculous to get through. And I'm hoping I can even get through on these. But man, give it up for that. Wasn't that great? I hope you liked it. I played that band in this song in many bands and horn bands, and then I played the horn parts along with clap parts when I was the only keyboard player, no horns. And that is one of those songs that anytime you see it come up on a set list, you're like, yes, because people respond to it because there's something in it. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. All right, this is a band called First to 11, which my wife and I believe, have Suesue on the Wolfman channel. I believe we have responded to this, to these people, because I know who they are, and I've heard their sound. They're much younger people, but I don't know why, unless I did some on my channel. And you let me know if you have. Here we go. This is a band called First to 11, and frankly, I think they're youngsters. So let's see how they handle this.
There be superstition.
Okay.
Superstition. Nothing more to say. Very superstitious. The devil's on his way. That's him out though, baby. Broke the looking glass. 7 years of love. Get things in fast. When you believe things that you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition ain't the way. No, no, no.
A little bit of a glitch there at the end, but nothing too bad. Let me get this off here, and we'll discuss. You saw my face really light up because I love the Stevie Wonder version, and that's my favorite version ever. I love it. It's backbeat. It's a real heavy, bluesy backbeat, and I love that feel. And it's very hard to achieve. And you hear the jokes about, you can't do that unless you're black. Well, that's not true. But what is true, it doesn't come natural. It's not in our music. It's not in our background. But these guys, they took it to a different direction. It did have some backbeat to it, but it was highly aggressive, and I loved it. I thought it was great. So I hope you did. And then as for the younger people, I know I've heard them a couple times before, and as most of you know that have been with this channel, I've had some serious problems with memory, and been in and out of hospitals. I can't figure out what's going on, but I did not remember them being so good. What one part I wanted to say something and I didn't, and it's kind of a name, it doesn't make any difference, but those of you who know me, I like to take a song apart. What were they playing? What instruments? Well, what were they doing? How were they making it different? But I used to play with probably one of the bass players I've ever met in my life, and he wouldn't admit it, but he's probably one of the best bass players around. He's great. His name is Vaughn Hall, and he lives in Columbia, South Carolina, and you've never heard of him, but he's amazing. And he talked about this song because we talked about I love it. And he's like, it's a very boring song if you play it like Stevie did. It's just boom, boom, boom. For the most part of it, it's just quarter notes, right? And but given, like I said, layers, when you layer on top of it, the clav and the horns and everything else, it serves such a purpose that you don't want to go out on it. This guy did. He went out all over the place, mainly because he's trying to fill the sound up. And I get that. And they did a very good job of that song. I'm just so impressed. Now, it was done in a studio, and you could hear some of the layers, and it wasn't a live performance. I would love to see them do it live. And I've really forgotten about them. So I'm going to write the name of the band down, put it on my forehead. So if you see it in the future, you'll know what it is. So guys, I hope you like this as much as I did. I loved it. That was great. And I hope you come back, right? If you like this video and this style of channel where I take a song and I compare it to another song and see how they did it differently, and almost always the bands are really good differently in their way, right? And people can have their preference, and a lot of times they do. But at the same time, I want you to experience the joy of music, the joy of how people can listen to the same song and do it totally different. So if you would, give me a thumbs up on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you like it and you haven't already. Just go do it, right? And share with your friends. because I say this on almost every time I say, do the show. If you like it, there's a real good chance they will as well, and they'll come over and check it out. I don't get paid for this. I mean, very negligible. I do this because I like to see the joy in people's faces, and I like to read the comments. Comment down below. That leads me into that. What did you think? Be kind. I don't care if you're kind to me. I'll wipe my tears off in the bathroom. You'll never see it. But be kind to each other, okay? Because just because I have a different opinion of you doesn't mean you're not a good guy or girl, right? So return that favor to the people on the thread. If you don't disagree with them, if you disagree, if you can't say it nicely, don't say it at all, right? I hope you like this a lot because it's made me feel better and not having sleep for 5 days. But now I've got a little bit up. I'm not sure. I'm tired. So anyway, here we go. So I'll see you next time. And until I do, peace.